Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. The final whistle went on the Premier League campaign on Sunday, and there's been a ton of speculation around players leaving already. But the big story at this moment in time, you would have seen it in the mainstream media today because that's where it's come from, is that there is a businessman out there potentially looking to buy a football club. And TalkSport's Simon Jordan has claimed that Saudi Arabian billionaire Turki Al-Sheikh wants to buy a football club and is interested in Southampton. He was talking on his radio show with Jim White this morning. It airs between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. I tune into it regularly, but I did miss the show this morning typically. So I've been catching up on this on YouTube and I've watched the whole segment. I've linked it below so you can go check it out as well. So what do we know about Turki Al-Sheikh? Well, I didn't know anything until I'd done a bit of research and had a few text messages today. He's heavily involved in boxing, I'm told. He's the chairman of Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority and is reported to have a net worth of around £2.05 billion. So he's a very wealthy individual. But then our current owner, Dragan Solak, he is very, very wealthy as well. Well, the TalkSport presenter and former Premier League chairman of Crystal Palace, Simon Jordan, went on to say on this show this morning that Turki Al-Sheikh is looking to buy a club in England. And he said it's not just talk. They are interested in a club in the south of England. They're interested in Millwall. And Simon Jordan said that he tried to talk them out of buying Millwall. Whether he's being serious or not, I don't know, but I think he was probably being quite serious. Jordan went on to say, I suggested Sheffield Wednesday, but he wants to buy a club in the south of England. Millwall and Southampton are two that he thinks are interesting. So at the moment, he sees us as an interesting proposition. And he went on to say, Simon Jordan, it's not me breaching confidence. He's asked me to say it. So he's close to this businessman, these people, and they've asked him to put this in the public domain, which is very interesting. And I could go full on conspiracy theory now, because it was Jordan a few weeks ago with Jim White that was saying that Dragan Solak was looking to sell Southampton. Whether there was any truth in that, we don't know. But when the Daily Echo spoke to the football club and asked for a quote on that, I think it was Alfie said, or George, one of the guys there, went on to say that Solak is not actively looking to sell the club. But in my opinion, everything has a price. We all know that in life, everything has a price. So Jordan said it's not him breaching confidence. He's been asked to say it. Well, Al-Sheikh, what else do we know about him? Well, he had an Egyptian football club, the Pyramids, from 2018 to 2019. He's owned a Spanish club as well, UD Almeria. He's had them, and he bought them in August 2019. And I was listening to the show today, and I think he's in the process of selling that football club. I think they've been relegated as well, so I don't think they've done that well, to be honest. They won promotion 2022, but they were relegated back out of La Liga this season. Well, it's interesting that he's looking at a football club in England as he's selling his Spanish one. Will it be Saints or not? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced with what's gone on over the last couple of weeks by bringing in Jonas Boers. And Southampton are a big part of the multi-club model. I always thought that Southampton were the crown jewels in the club. And I don't think... Will Sport Republic have to invest loads and loads of money in the next year? Because we've got a good amount coming in from parachute payments. There's no doubt about that. They will have some big player sales over the summer because they will need to do it. I'm not convinced now is the time that they will sell it, because I still think that they'll be looking to try and get back to the Premier League. They've got their new manager, Will Steele. And then if he really wanted to sell his stake, which is 80% Solak, maybe he'd just wait till it's a better proposition. But by selling Saints now, it does destroy the whole multi-club model for them. Saints are the keystone in that multi-club model. So I think it would be a pretty big move, a significant move for Sport Republic if they do go down this road and sell it. I'm not sure. Give me all your thoughts in the comments box below. Do you want to see the football club sold? I think you sometimes in life have to be a little bit careful what you wish for. I know Sport Republic had a really, really tough time and they got to start getting things right. Are they looking for investors? Would this Saudi Arabian billionaire coming and potentially be an investor? Are they looking for an investor? But I kind of felt that they were in this for the long haul. I don't know how I feel about it. I've got to be totally honest. I'm always really apprehensive when you talk about any owner. There was talk of, would potentially Americans come in and buy it? Everybody wants a wealthy owner, but you're still capped by the PSR rules anyway. So even if you bring in wealthy owners, you've seen it in Newcastle, there's a limitation to what you can spend anyway. I read a little bit more about Alalshikh, Turki Al-Sheikh, if that's how you pronounce his name. Apologies if I'm not pronounced it correctly. But he is a really, really interesting businessman. He's done a lot in boxing. So if you know what he's done in boxing, get in the comments box below. I'd like to know a little bit more what you know about him. And do you think he could be a good fit for our football club? He's passionate about his boxing, passionate about sport. He's quite active on X apparently as well. And like I say, he's worth a huge, huge amount of money. But it's how you spend that money, isn't it? Sport Republic have big plans. They've been getting a lot of planning permission to do things around the club as well. Are they then looking to get that permission, then sell it, then let someone else do it? I don't know. But this guy is definitely changing sport and entertainment in Saudi Arabia in a big way. He's taking some big events there as well, some big boxing events. And it's interesting that he's now looking at England and a club in the south of England. Could Pompey potentially be a club that he would look at? They're on the south coast of England. A lot of people talk about Pompey as a sleeping giant. Are they? Do they have the infrastructure that a lot of other clubs down here do? They don't. But Southampton, I think for anybody, is a really attractive football club. There's no doubt about that. As we hear more, and I'm sure this will rumble on over the next couple of days, weeks, months, there's no doubt about it. I don't see anything happening anytime soon. I love all your opinions, all your thoughts in the comments box below. And just to let you know, transfer shows are back. First one will go out next Sunday. So we're going to put a transfer show out next Sunday because the window opens next Sunday. I think there's going to be loads of chit-chat in the next couple of days around players leaving and players' contracts maybe coming to an end. We're going to review all the contracts that are coming to an end, and look at who's out of contract, where and when. We're going to analyse the squad in a bit more detail, but I'm going to bring a guest on to do that. Thank you very much for tuning in. Give me all your thoughts in the comments box below, and make sure you do subscribe to the channel. 90% of you are not subscribed, remember, and that is a huge amount of viewers not subscribed. I want to get some guests on over the summer, and the only way I'm going to be able to do that is having a ton more subscribers. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, pushes it to more people. I get more likes, I get more comments, and that enables me to open doors to a lot more people.